Blessings! This is ARAH of NYTYPICAL or Aura of Night, aka the charismatic consigliere, Cristobal's bodyguard, McQueen's muse and debonair Tandy himself. Good God, good gracious. Yo, it's the Bumble Club bad boy himself. Don't know why I keep saying the Bumble, but to us, it's alright. Damn, I tied myself up, Carl. Really and truly, yeah. I'm sorry. I remember my first video so clearly and so vividly about Prada and Dior, and I had such high, I don't think anybody even understands the level of hopes that I actually had. Genuinely speaking, I really wanted it to go well, and I can't even explain to you.
Yeah. Just thinking about it again, if they made the Jordan, if Kim Jones makes the Jordan brand fashion, specifically in the UK,
the level of wow. More to the point, Prada, as a high fashion house, they really, they kind of wanted to get in sportswear. The level of wow that I'm feeling right now, because I saw the Prada and Adidas one and I was like, wow, good gosh, good gracious. And then and the Dior Stussy got confirmed. That's kind of cute, for Kim Jones, not for Dior. But then I saw the what do you call it, this Dior Jordan night type stuff, and I was like, good God, Dior print on the swoosh, Dior print on the swoosh, and genuinely, this just speaks, first of all, this is LV Supreme all over again, really and truly. I would really, really love Kim Jones to have his own house to do this type of stuff, and genuinely, obviously Prada's things, I don't know, Prada's I don't know what to call it, Prada's materials is gonna be elite, but what does that even matter genuinely when it comes to creativity? If we're talking about Mucha herself, she is enough to push the boundaries. I can't be making whole articles about Miu Miu Magic and seeing this type stuff. Genuinely, I am absolutely gobsmacked. What? See, this is the type of thing about this is the thing about commercialism when it comes to high fashion brands, when it comes to Kering and LVMH and what they're actually trying to do and their persuasiveness, and this really kind of perverse type of fashion where it kind of steals from here and steals from there and twists it up, and now we get what we get. And as a creative in general, obviously these people got paid, which is fine. All the creators got paid, but what did they actually get paid to create? And it's you can't really go out of the box, or else you become this maverick that's trying to force everything, and then you can't really stay too similar, which is what they did, or else you get people like me who actually are for fashion and are for creativity, and it's bruh, we were really prepared for something here, but this is actually just the layman entry point into fashion, and really and truly the layman don't even care. The buyer or the consumer is actually too savvy, and they know that this is a money grab. The consumer knows what the McQueen's trainer is for. They know what Gucci doing with the dad shoes. Like when Kanye came out with dad shoes and everybody started making dad shoes, like everybody could tell what going, like what's actually going on. It's like, really? This? Like this is really the end of an era, to be honest. Like with me personally, this is the end of an era of, one, me trusting high fashion houses, and two, me like just holding back my certain critiques. Like, what on earth are you actually allowing me to even talk about or consume? Like, I want to love these, like, my love for Christian Dior came from Christian Dior himself. My love for McQueen came from McQueen himself. My love for Balenciaga came from Balenciaga himself. And when you got like non-commercial brands and creative houses like Dior actually acting in this certain type of way, like you got a commercial house like Wang getting going to Balenciaga, which is like a really avant-garde house, and doing what he did, and of course the match wasn't gonna go. You have a guy like Raf who's super avant-garde, he makes for people that love fashion, and then you put him in a super commercial environment like Calvin Klein, and I both love Calvin Klein and I love Wang, but the two won't even match. And I love collaboration. I love actually like one way going to another way, but if you're not going to allow the absolute pushing of the creativity, then what are you even collabing for? Big man I'm gonna say big man thing, like what are you actually collabing for? Because really and truly it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Like, it really don't. Like, fam, like, okay, like, like, as a creative myself, it's like I try to stave off like critiquing other designers, which is, and that's not exactly what I'm doing. I'm just critiquing the allowance for creativity, because that is what's happening right now. Like, no one is allowing for creativity to blossom. Like, and this is why, like, with my last video, the Yeezy one, I tag it, and it's like 100% Yeezy's one of the houses that allows for new creativity. Like 11 new trainer designs like this decade. Of course, like it's gonna blow, but because of all of these margins and all of that margin boo type stuff, and you know, everybody's scared of the boo to actually match the margins and shit. It's like, oh bruv, like, it's okay if you lose a bit of money, but you're actually going in a creative direction. And I say that as obviously the person not losing the money, but the person who's wanting the creativity. Like, people, like, when you actually have an audience that you're actually directing your stuff to, that gives a person a want for the name, and it gives an association to the name. The only reason why Balenciaga is a house today is because of what Balenciaga did back then, and soon all of these houses are going to go into the ground, and you know, yeah, and from those ashes are going to become different types of houses that are going to grow, which is cool, but at the same time, like, there's a certain thing called legacy. But yeah, like, I'm mad sorry, like, that everyone that's even just new to fashion that has to go through this. Like, I really thought that we were actually going somewhere. Like, all of these new people that are coming into fashion now and like are actually loving it. Like, all of the new guys that are coming into menswear and finding their own style, and all of the new women that are like, you know, they're knowing their bodies and being able to buy for their bodies and all of these type of things. It's like, raw, okay, cool, but now you're not even catering to those audience, and that's why a house like Fenty wins awards, because they're catering to an audience. Man, I'm done, bruv. That's like, you're annoying, bruv. Like, genuinely, these conglomerates are annoying. Lord. I actually forgot to outro. Okay, this has been definitely McQueen's Views, Christobal's Bodyguard, the charismatic consigliere. I won't let you guys ruin my outro, man. ARAH of NYTYPICAL or Aura of Night, man. Check me out. Add me, follow me. Like, I actually want this to be a real dialogue. Like, let's really get to it. Properly. For real. I want us to actually speak about this. And like, if we gotta boycott these houses just for not being creative, then boom. But I know the buyers are mainly in Asia, so like, and we don't really speak the same language when it comes to that stuff. So, anyways, found that.